Hello, everyone, and welcome to Enlightened World Network. This is Terry Angel, and all day we are doing a day of transformation. We've had a bit of technical difficulty, so you are seeing a recording of what we did, and then hopefully you will be commenting and letting us know some feedback on that. I'm very honored to be bringing you right now a wonderful spiritual light worker, and he is going to be giving us his presentation for the day. Welcome, Phillip Mountrose, to Enlightened World Network.
And thank you, Terry, and thanks for helping put this together, this much needed, wonderful, inspirational event.
Absolutely, thank you. I'm looking forward to what you are going to bring to us.
Well, my talk, my presentation, my connection with you is on the brightest possible future. And some people might be thinking, wow, you know, the present seems so heavy and so overwhelming and disruptive. What are we talking about, the brightest possible future? I'm just trying to get by. I'm just trying to deal with the latest news, the latest shift, the latest restriction. And there's a lot coming at us, and we're being forced to adapt, to respond quickly. And then once we do that, it seems like another disruption, another change. And change is difficult for people in general, and some people more than others. And so this intensifies it, of course, for us all. So this day of transformation is very timely, and I really respect Terry and Ruth and others who put this together for an opportunity to get some of the best tools and support you can. And since people like myself in California are restricted to be at home most of the time, there's a lot of access to at-home online information and support and tools like this one. And indeed, this is a time that tries men and women's souls. We've all heard that phrase, actually from Thomas Paine, the revolutionary person and during the American Revolution, calling people to arms and summoning up the courage, which is a soulful quality, courage. And in another context today, in a pandemic, in a plague type setting, we need courage. That's what we've been preparing for without realizing it. That's what all our experiences and wisdom and everything we've gained in life is here. First to help ourselves, and then to help others. It's like that idea that you can't help your child on the airplane unless you have your own mask on, your oxygen mask, that well-told phrase. So this is self-care, and that will help us shine our light and shine the light of hope and healing to others in the world as we build our own integral light and awareness and come together in this awakening space, as it's sometimes called, a we space, as a joint space. So with great challenges come great opportunities. And in this unprecedented time, that means we must have some unprecedented new opportunities. And it's hard to see it when we're right in the middle of it, like when there's a lot of stressors around, that, wow, there could be some big opportunities too. And you look at it in retrospect and maybe see it more easily, but we're in this moment to see it. And we can help bring our attention and light and love to this moment. So we've come to this point, somehow we've all come to this point in time. You kind of wonder, how did I get here? You know, how did this happen? You know, I was watching a TV show from a month ago, and it was a different world. Like, you know, people were gathering in an event, a sports event or whatever. And, you know, that was just the norm. I mean, no one even thought about that happening. And I remember LeBron James, the well-known basketball player, said that if there are no people, you know, he wouldn't be playing basketball events. Of course, shortly after he said that, a few weeks, everything was shut down. A basketball player contracted the coronavirus, and they shut everything down immediately. So that's happening, and there are some positive reasons. It's a big retreat for us all. We're in this retreat mode. And let's make the most of it. Crisis, you might call this a crisis. That's another word for it. Pandemic, plague, whatever we are in. It's challenging. It's difficult. It's a health challenge. Crisis means, among other things, a testing time. We're being tested. And one of the messages I keep getting, and Jane, my wife and partner, who's also on this day of transformation, is stay strong, be firm. And that may seem at first, wow, stay strong. I'm just trying to, kind of stay afloat. How can I, and yet words matter. When we say things like stay strong and be strong, part of everyone watching, listening, that resonates with to some degree. And this is a part of rising to the challenge, rising to the occasion. So it's a chance to lift ourselves up. Now, we've come here out of necessity, out of emergency. So we're being forced to do this in a way. We didn't do it so proactively, and maybe the world wouldn't have had to go through all this. But the physical challenge comes with a spiritual challenge, right? The physical crisis comes with a spiritual crisis. And that's what we're addressing. We're getting the tools and support to help ourselves and others today and going forward. And in this little visualization, in this presentation, I want to talk about your brightest possible future, because that future is going to influence now. So you might be wondering, wow, you can be using the future as an energy source, as a pathway to where you and we are going. To have more compassion and to be strong, as I said, toward yourself and others, so you can rise up, lift yourself up. So that takes us to the maybe first question here is, what kind of future would you like to live in? It's kind of a bigger question, but it's an important question, right? And here's a sentence, here's a phrase, fill in the blank. I want to live in a more blank world. The blank is an adjective descriptive word. I want to live in a more blank world. More loving world, more caring world, collaborative world, a healthy world. Pick the words that resonate with you. I mean, all those are good, but some of them have probably more meaning to you, and those are the ones to use in there. Because as we're going to do this visualization in a moment, you can keep that in mind as creating this optimal future in your mind, in your mind's eye, in that wonderful world, that new powerful destination, that future that you're creating. So your future is formed in your imagination, and in today's world, with a lot of struggle, a lot of division, and a lot of even global problems, even outside of the pandemic, with the division and separateness, intensified polarization, it's even more of a time to come together, to dialogue, and to use your imagination, one of your most powerful resources, to do so. So this is a call to your imagination to spark it. And with your brightest future, this visualization, I'm about to lead you on this little journey together. With your imagination, you start to form this destination, this wonderful future in mind. And that future, that glow, is going to come into your present, and it will draw you toward and forward to it. And as you seek more freedom, meaning, and depth in your future, you can integrate this awareness into your present now. And the future then shapes your present. So for your exciting, wonderful future, with that description that you created or are creating, where do you want to have more freedom? Maybe that's one way of describing it. The evolving you has more freedom, more resources, more awareness, more wisdom, more consciousness as you go into this future, the future you that you're creating and calling upon to help you now. So think of what career or work or calling you have in your future that may be happening now or will be happening or growing. Think about the abundance, the resources you have, and it could be financial or otherwise, people, connections. Think about the time and how you use your time for working and playing and where you go and what you do. What your environment is like, your home environment, work environment, and some of that may be both now or have changed, at least for this period. And temporarily, it is temporary. Everything is temporary. Okay. So that's a little background, introduction into this visualization, your brightest possible future, that I'm going to take you on this journey now so we can begin. And you can find a comfortable place. And if it's safer to do so, close your eyes. Take some calming breaths. That's it. Inhale some pure energy. And exhale, releasing the old energy. Becoming more and more comfortable as waves of relaxation gently flow through your body from head, neck, arms, midsection, legs, those flows of gentle relaxation, all the way down to your ankles and feet and toes. That's good. Letting go even more. So, coming into your awareness now is a path leading to a wonderful destination, your future destination. And as you become more aware of it, the path lights up, inviting you onward to that bright future ahead. You may proceed straight, maybe around some bends. There may be some rising up, ascending as you easily move forward. As you arrive at your destination, filled with wonder and delight, sensing that good fortune is upon you, you have arrived for now, with more to come. You get a sense now of whatever you seek, whatever you dream, the good, the beautiful, the true. It's all available now. What are you feeling now? What are you seeing? And what are you hearing? May be very beautiful. Notice whatever that optimal future holds. Desirable health, relationships, career, work, calling, and more. Open your heart and let it in. Your dreams have already blossomed here, manifesting in wonderful ways, and even more is in store. Take a moment now to let it in further. You do deserve success, well-being, good fortune, the bounties of a wonderful life. Your experiences have given you strength, insight, and wisdom. and your personal successes rippling out to the world. Breathing in now and gently exhaling. Letting go of any distraction as it's all here now, all that you need and more. You can contribute. You can live purposefully. You are a creator, a co-creator with your invisible friends who are around you, your soul guides and higher beings who are there to assist. Those wonderful allies may have a message for you, some guidance. Perhaps a symbol or image comes to mind to take with you, representing your bright future. You can place it in your heart and mind if you wish. You thank your soul and guides as it is now time to return. You can bring your symbol image and the optimal future's bounty and gifts with you in any way you choose. Starting to come back now, returning on your path where things can be revitalized and created anew. You are stronger with clearer direction now, knowing that opportunities are presenting themselves in the right way. Coming back now to your current position on 5, you'll open your eyes. 1, you can return to this experience whenever you wish. 2, removing anything you choose. 3, remembering what you want. 4, coming back refreshed and renewed. And 5, opening your eyes, back, awake, and embodying your brightest future. So that was your brightest possible future with Phillip Mountrose. That's me, with my wife, Jane Mountrose, and I were partnering in directors of Awakenings Institute, a nonprofit organization devoted to a more love and honoring on the planet of each person and each being. We are, just for people who are aware of it, we have a little relevant course coming up for the pandemic. It's called Spiritual First Aid for Pandemics and Other Crises. It's a course and a support system via Facebook and other means. And if you're interested, there's a place you can go to find out about it. And it is just started right now, so you can still enroll if you want. It's called, the URL is tinyurl.com/spiritual-aid. It's a shortened URL, tinyurl.com/spiritual-aid. And so in closing here, I wish all of you this day of transformation with the Enlightened World Network and me, Phillip and Jane Mountrose, and our Awakenings Institute at gettingthrough.org/holistic. And we know that we'll get through this together. And the fact that it's bringing us together is a positive thing in itself. And thanks for the opportunity for sharing.
Phillip, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I loved that visualization, and I want you to know I have a lotus flower in my heart.
Oh wow!
It's my image, and I love that visualization. It really did help. So
great, yeah. I have a sunshine, like a little sunlight image for me, yeah. And I'm sure other people have all kinds of things came up for people.
I love it, and thank you for sharing your resources and how people can get in touch with you. If they wanted to find you on Facebook, is it your name, Phillip Mountrose?
Phillip Mountrose, Mountrose, and we have that IAHP, International Association of Holistic Practitioners, a page where we have our show. which is Supercharge Your Life Weekly, where Jane and we talk about relevant topics each week. And that's at the Facebook /Soul of Success. Soul of Success. So Facebook /Soul of Success for IAHP. People might be interested in that too, for the Supercharge Your Life show.
Absolutely. And we will have all of the recordings up on enlightenedworld.online. And you'll see your picture. You all up there in Facebook land, you'll see Philip's picture and the bio and all of these links to find him, whether it's on Facebook or on the his network and on his Facebook page. So I encourage anybody to reach out to Philip. This has been amazing, and this is just a little taste of what Philip and Jane bring to you. So I encourage all to reach out. And thank you, Philip, for this wonderful time that you spent with us today. We are honored to have you here at Enlightened World Network.
Thanks so much, Terry.
And those of you in Facebook land, just hang on, because we got lots more coming, and we'll be posting these up on the page Enlightened World Network as soon as we get them uploaded from Zoom. So thank you for being with us, and thank you all for your patience today. You know, every so often we reach these little glitches with technology, and we're just learning how to work around it. So I'm really glad that we are able to still bring you our programs that we wanted to bring today. And so happy that, Philip, you were a part of that. So again, thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.